to our final lecture. We have discussed the ins and outs of international trade, from the theory of free trade to real-life examples of protectionism. Today we will chat about the future. Will protectionism take over, or will free trade triumph? Let's consider some possibilities and their potential impact on the global economy. Scenario 1. The protectionist wave. In this scenario, populist movements continue to gain strength, driven by economic insecurity and anxiety about a globalized world. Governments adopt protectionist measures like tariffs and import restrictions to protect domestic industries and satisfy voters. Trade wars become more common and severe, disrupting global supply chains and raising prices for consumers. Economic growth slows down, and international cooperation on trade and other issues becomes difficult. Scenario 2. A free trade revival. This scenario paints a more positive picture. Countries recognize the long-term advantages of free trade and recommit to open markets and collaboration. The World Trade Organization gains new energy, and countries negotiate new trade agreements that address modern issues like digital trade and climate change. Protectionist measures decrease, and global trade thrives, which leads to increased economic growth, innovation, and wealth. Scenario 3. A middle path. This scenario suggests a more balanced approach, with countries using a mix of free trade and protectionist measures. Governments might protect certain sensitive or strategically important industries while still participating in international trade agreements and keeping other areas of the market open. This hybrid approach tries to find a middle ground between the benefits of free trade and the need to address specific concerns within a country. Scenario 4. Regional teams and one-on-one deals. In this scenario, global trade becomes more fragmented. Countries form regional groups or make separate agreements with specific partners. This could create a patchwork of different trade rules and regulations, making global trade more complicated and potentially less efficient. However, it could also allow countries to customize trade agreements to their specific needs and priorities. What does the future hold? Predicting the future is never easy, but several factors will likely influence how trade develops. Economic conditions. If the global economy keeps recovering and creating jobs, support for free trade may grow stronger. But if economic struggles continue, protectionist feelings might intensify. Political leadership. The type of leaders in power will be important. Leaders who support free trade and international cooperation can help guide the world towards a more open and successful future. Technological change. New technologies could disrupt labor markets and encourage protectionist ideas, but they could also create new opportunities for trade and economic growth. Environmental issues. The urgent need to tackle climate change could lead to new trade policies that prioritize sustainability and environmental protection. In summary, trade in the coming years will be shaped by a combination of economic, political, technological, and environmental factors. The decisions we make today will determine whether we move towards a more open and successful global economy or retreat into protectionism and isolation. The stakes are high, but the potential rewards are even higher. Thank you all for joining me on this course and discussing the world of international trade together. I hope these lectures have been informative and thought-provoking. Your engagement and participation have made this a truly rewarding experience.